And the police state ends with me. And we made it one more day. Please see this article down in the description below, or watch the news video attached to the article. In this article, a current prosecutor, district attorney, basically says the state did nothing wrong when they imprisoned a man in solitary confinement on death row for 30 years in a 5-foot by 7-foot cell. And the man was completely innocent. Even when let out of prison after 30 years, the current district attorney refused to compensate the man. 3 weeks after this interview, the man passed away. 3 weeks. After 30 years. Now, all the while, the old prosecutor that put the man in prison in the first place, who is now out of office, says he did wrong and messed up, but faces absolutely no consequences because it wasn't a mess up, it was a rigged system. The guy even admits it. See, it's a game to these people. When the DA was in office, he commits horrible acts and puts an innocent man in prison for 30 years on death row in solitary confinement in a 5-foot by 7-foot cell. Then he retires, and the guy that takes over his position, then the new and current district attorney, takes over those psychopathic behaviors of continuing to support the false punishment by refusing to even admitting wrongdoing and compensating the man, who shortly after, just 3 weeks, dies. It's grotesque. These behaviors. This is your so-called justice system, criminal justice system in the United States of America, folks. The incarceration nation, where I've said it before and I'll say it again. We have 5% of the world's population and 25% of the world's prisoners, more than any other country in the world. We have millions of prisoners. You can add countries together and we still outrank all of them. We are the incarceration nation, and you can see why. Innocent people being put in prison. It is disgusting. And these psychopathic district attorneys going, well, the state did nothing wrong. And you're all too common representation of the lying and cheating district attorneys, not unlike the thieves and liars in the Washington County of Oklahoma District Attorney's Office. We can't allow psychopathic behaviors to take over our district attorney's office, where fascism rules and what large corporations like James Phillips Medical Center in Bartlesville, Oklahoma, the wealthy and the well-connected want to be the law, is the law. And what that law is they can do anything they want. Where the Washington County of Oklahoma District Attorney's Office uses the cost of the system itself as a punishment and cares nothing about facts or innocence, only about advancing their career and stealing property from the citizens for personal use, all the while ducking any responsibility or law. Look at that article, folks, or just watch the video. Look at that district attorney's behavior. Oh, we did nothing wrong. I don't know what that other district attorney is apologizing for. These types of behaviors, these psychopathic behaviors, sociopathic, they see you as an object. They don't see you as a human being. Psychopathic, they get a big kick out of putting innocent people in prison, laughing, joking about it, slapping people on the backs, as that one district attorney said. Slapping people on the backs. They get a big kick out of it. Just psychopaths. Psychopaths with no consequences. You would believe, if there was any justice in our system, that people that are supposed to be upholding the law and enforcing the law and carrying out the law, like police, district attorneys, and judges, and politicians who create these laws, they would be held to a higher standard than the rest of the citizens. But instead, they're held to no standard at all. They can do anything they want. Absolutely anything they want. And there's no consequences for these psychopaths. The Washington County of Oklahoma District Attorney's Office, psychopathic behaviors, sociopathic. the roaming gang of armed robbers and their friends and family that are being put on me by the Bartlesville police. These people that know that these corrupt Washington County of Oklahoma judges will just let them do whatever they want. And the politicians that won't even investigate it. They just go right along with it, rubber stamping everything. These people that know they can get away with murder. I say no more, folks. No more. The police state ends with me. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.